Because I know so little about vans, I did what Hammond had done in the earlier test, played it safe and bought myself a Ford Transit. Long wheelbase, 2.5 litre diesel engine, only done 77,000 miles, apparently. And do you know how much I paid for it? 800 quid. James, meanwhile, had stuck to his theory of biggest is best and bought a huge LDV box van. James, are you filming with us today or are you moving house? James, however, was more bothered about my sign writing.
What have you done with that sign?
Top Gear Furriers.
Couriers.
Oh, couriers. It's top. I may have.
No, wait.
God, that's a superb thing. It's brilliant.
It's not
and
bad.
How much was it?
950 quid.
And now we have to wait for Bob the Builder, really, don't we? Who eventually did arrive. Did you wash it on too hot a setting?
I have to leave that wound up there because I ran out.
I see what you've done.
Ran out of space a little bit.
Well, you would.
It's a Suzuki Super Carry.
Super Carry.
Optimistic title. It's
like a supermarket and a super tanker.
It's basically a Bedford Rascal.
Yeah.
It's got nearly a 900cc engine. 0 to 60, 18, 19 seconds.
I would imagine that's quicker than mine.
I was the first to arrive.
I've just bought a Ferrari for 10 grand. It's a 1979 308 GT4. It's yellow, it's got an engine in the middle, it's got everything. Right, wait for the others, see what they've got.
Jeremy was next to roll up.
Behold the Maserati
It's a Maserati.
Maserati Merak.
Merak.
Yep.
Right.
Possibly the prettiest supercar ever made.
Potentially.
£7,000.
About 3 grand less than me.
Yours. You've bought
I bought a Ferrari 308.
No, you haven't.
It is a Ferrari.
It just isn't a Ferrari. What Richard had bought was never originally called a Ferrari. It was so slow and wet it was actually called a Dino. There's no point going, I bought my George. It's from Asda. You've got a George car.
What's this?
It's a spare wheel.
Hang on, is this a V? They're a V6, aren't they?
Yeah, but it's brilliant. Engine in this. Honestly,
Really?
the guy I bought it from just spent 10,000 quid rebuilding that engine. Sold the whole car for 7. Shows how much the rest of it's worth.
So
watch the headlamps. They work brilliantly. Ready? There you go. The headlights are on. No, you can see they're on if you get down here. Oh, there they are. Look, can you see them?
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
There you have it. If I let go. You may have noticed we're waffling a bit, and that's because we're waiting for Captain Sense of Direction, who we assumed had got lost. You fancy some lunch? But we were wrong. James has bought an AA truck. He's bought a...
At least you made it to the end of our last one of these before getting on one.
Right. James, we said a mid-engined Italian supercar, not a truck.
Have you had fun?
Is that the best you two can come up with?
Yes, it is. What is your...
What is it?
That, gentlemen, is a Lamborghini Urraco. Look at it.
Not a very good example, though.
It's
It's not
superb.
moving.
But James, let's cut to the chase.
Okay.
It's on a lorry.
It's an electrical problem. The Italians invented electricity, as we know.
James decided the best form of defence was attack.
I mean, I know about old cars, as you know, and I can look at this and with my trained eye I can tell you immediately that that is a pub.
You've got a
Look,
trained eye and you bought that. I was the first to arrive with my 2-door coupe that isn't a Porsche. What it is a Mitsubishi Starion. I've always loved these things, and this is the last one ever imported into Britain. It's a wide-bodied 2.6 litre turbo, 14 years old, done 81,000 miles, a few bumps and scrapes of course, but mechanically quite good order. James had bought himself a 1,000-year-old antique. Well, James.
It's a Jag, it's got 12 cylinders, and it's gold, sir. Look at that.
I'm really quite cross because it doesn't appear to be. I mean, I assumed it because I never even bothered looking for an XJS because I thought it would just be rubbish for this money.
I never bothered looking for a Starion because I just knew it was rubbish, full stop.
Don't you like the DeLorean rear thing?
Yes, did DeLorean use gaffer tape as well?
And finally, Hammond arrived. I knew he'd buy a BMW Reg.
Actually, it looks very good.
Yeah.
Your handbrake
Your
working
handbrake.
well there, then, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Just,
Oh dear!
it's you know, reasonably well. Anyway, he's bought a grandfather clock.
He has. Anyway, let's just have a look at this.
Hang on a minute.
Is it an M? What is it?
He's forgotten to put his red braces on.
Oh, shut up.
633?
This is a 635, 1983. Oh, yeah.
You can go 635.
635 within budget. What have you got? Oh, my God.
What?
It's a wheelie bin.
We
Look
have
at
to get on
it.
with this challenge because
Yes.
have you seen under his car?
Pool of oil and it's growing.
Oh, there's plenty in there, though.
And this is what I chose. A 19-foot-long Lincoln Continental Mark V. Remember Jock Ewing out of Dallas? He had one of these. Fat Frank Cannon, the TV detective, he had something very similar. Mark IV, basically the same. And what this means is that when I was growing up, I would see a Lincoln on TV every week, and then I'd turn to my dad and say, "Dad, can we have a Ford Cortina?" Why didn't I want one of these? Why didn't he? Oh, hello. It's a Buick Riviera
Oh, yeah.
with a self-opening boot. So I'll shut that.
When did that happen?
Just now as you pulled
Okay,
up.
that's a feature of the model. This is the legendary 1971 Buick Riviera, the boat tail. What?
No, I'm stunned. Well, no, the thing is we said, why did American cars not catch on in Europe?
Yeah.
Did this even catch on in America?
Well, that's the thing. You see, the Riviera was Buick's answer to the Ford Thunderbird. So
Yeah.
from 63, they were making Rivieras, and it was doing well. They were selling quite a few, not as many as the Thunderbird.
Yeah.
So in 71, they said, let's make something really striking, really new, really out there. And they made this, and everybody hated it. Literally. Their advertising materials said, it's like nothing else. And Americans went, good.
But Jock Ewing, Fat Frank Cannon, celebrity all over it.
Clint Eastwood,
Really?
Jeff Bridges,
Really?
yes.
Well, they both had this.
Bruce Willis,
Bruce, really? So Frank and Jock,
yes.
Bruce, Clint and Jeff.
Yes.
And we still ran around in Europe going, I don't know, should we have an Allegro?
We had an
or-
Allegro estate when this existed.
What do you suppose May's got? No, let me rephrase that. What sort of Cadillac do you suppose May's bought? Eventually, after 20 feet of waiting, we got the answer. The car now arriving at platforms 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. May,
Yes, sir.
we guessed you'd have a Cadillac.
Not just a Cadillac, this is a Cadillac Coupe de Ville.
Is it?
The Cadillac of Cadillacs. Honestly, driving this, I feel like Elvis Presley.
What, dead on a lavatory? Oh my God, how much burgundy can you get in one car? It's like an American motel room.
They must have scraped out all the burgundy mines in the world. What colour should we make the seats?
Burgundy.
What about the dash, though?
Burgundy.
Oh, good idea.
But the switch, the button on the end of the cruise control stalk,
Burgundy.
is burgundy. Yes. I was hoping you wouldn't notice that.
Has it fallen off?
Well, I'm going to have to admit to being a bit of a clot. I was driving here and I noticed in my mirror this piece of debris flying away down the road. And I actually thought to myself, do you know what? That's remarkable. That piece of debris is the same burgundy as my car, but without actually thinking, I wonder if it came from it.
Oh.
but it has been enlivened this morning by the arrival of this magnificent Porsche 944, and this is the S2 model, the last and the best. 3-litre engine at the front, rear-wheel drive, and the gearbox is at the back as well. Now that does mean the boot floor is a bit shallow, but really that's a small price to pay, frankly, for engineering balance, engineering perfection. It is remarkable that you can buy a car as good as this for 1,500 quid. And equally remarkable that somebody should spend £1,500 on what can only be described as a Datsun. That's utterly hideous.
It is. Oh, no, let me just talk you through. Nissan 300ZX, headlines, technical stuff, 3-litre V6, 4-wheel steer, twin turbo.
I bet you Paul Raymond had a Nissan 300ZX.
It is a pornographer's car, isn't it?
It is a pornographer's car. And then the 1980s arrived.
Oh, Lord!
From the set of Minder, Terry McCann is here. All right, Tel, I want to see claret on a pavement.
The Capri 2.8 injection, the last hurrah of the common man's coupe.
I love these things.
It's fantastic.
It's terrible.
Seriously.
It's hateful.
All I would say is BMW 635, 323, 325. I saw all of these for 1,500 quid.
Yeah, I know. Didn't you always want a Capri?
Yes, but the producers are not going to say the winner is the one who always wanted their car most.
Hammond and I then discovered an interesting feature on Jeremy's Porsche.
After three.
1, 2, 3.
Yay!
Oh, sorry. Did I hit you in the nose?
You actually hit him in the plums. Did he go for your plums? He does that. He actually does go for them.
I was the first to arrive and I was feeling a bit nervous. As you can see, I've gone for a BMW 528i, and on the internet it looked fantastic. But I've now had the chance to examine it more closely, and one or two things are giving me cause for concern. For example, it's got a manual gearbox. Now that tells me the previous owner was the sort of chap that likes to take it to the max between gear changes. Secondly, the front tyres are Pirellis, the back tyres are made by a company I've never heard of. So that tells me it's been run on a tight budget. I don't know what the challenge is going to be, but I'm going to be doing it like that. Ooh, hang on, that is the throb of a turbocharged flat 4 engine. A sound which all over the world heralds the imminent arrival of a moron. And it did here too. It's Richard Hammond, everybody, who I suspect has started to dye his hair. See what you think. Hammond!
And there it is.
It is, yes.
It is the, well, there could be only one word,
Yeah.
legend. Subaru Impreza WRX.
As
Estate.
driven by emeritus professors all over the world.
Yeah. No, just hang on. Here's my
Vickers wives.
thinking. I don't know what's going to face us, what challenges face us here. But think about it. Subaru stands for toughest thing on the planet. WRX stands for World Rallycross, which the Impreza just owned. It's all there. 4-wheel drive, turbocharged estate.
But you're going to look stupid doing it.
I don't have to look.
You've turned, I know I'm wearing double denim, and that is a mistake, but you've got Dactari trousers on and the wheels of the Agrion. It actually looks a bit like you.
What?
You know, small and with a sort of surprised expression. A tree!
Yes.
A house!
Well, then that's
a
perfect. My
pole!
face in that car. Honestly, I'm so chuffed. This time I've done this right.
Big boot.
Practical.
Practical.
So what have you got? Oh!
528i, rear-wheel drive, 2.8, straight 6.
How many miles has it done?
151,000. This, though, is the last of the mechanical 5 series. After this, they started using computers.
What, they're solid
wiring.
state?
This is simple mechanical engineering. Anyway, listen.
Yes.
James isn't here. No surprises there. I know for a fact what he's got.
Go on.
He'll have a Volvo.
Yeah.
He just will. He'll have got.
Yes, he will.
All right, I'll get it. Because you know he's got no imagination at all. As it turned out, James did have a Volvo. But not the sort of Volvo we were expecting. That isn't an 850R, is it?
It is. That's a bold call.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
You bought an 850R?
it doesn't matter, it's a Volvo. This defines the estate car. Nothing else is an estate car,
Have you
only this.
Have you seen the tyres on an 850R?
Well, there aren't any.
It has tyres,
Painted on.
It's just a thin veneer of paint on a wheel.
but they're high-performance tyres. It's a high-performance car.
I know,
It does
it's
standing on
146 miles an
dust.
hour.
Do you remember British Touring Car Championships? These were great fun to watch.
Yes.
Exactly.
And they were on dirt tracks, weren't they?
No.
Racetracks.
Yes. Do you think when Volvo sat down to design the 850R, they said, now, Africa, we need to try and get some market share over there. So let's lower the suspension and fit very low-profile tyres.
They didn't think that in so many
Was-
words, but
what-
when
hang
you
on, but-
design a Volvo, you design it for everything.
Doesn't look at home, does it?
That looks at home.
Yeah, that looks at home on the M4 in the outside lane, too close to the car in front, being driven by an embittered toner distribution manager.
He's right.
Let's be honest,
That's going to beach.
it's not.
It is!
I was first to disembark from the ferry in this. A pickup truck with a folding roof.
Yeah, I know. A convertible pickup truck sounds a bit like a bulletproof tea towel. Why would you put those two things together? But that's what this game is about. Unique. Nobody's ever done this.
At this point, Cruella de Vil arrived.
What?
This is the most inappropriate road trip car ever made. I give you the Mitsuoka Lysaid.
It's the most inappropriate thing ever made.
No, you say that. It's actually a work of genius because what Mr. Mitsuoka did was he took the engine from a 1990s Nissan Silvia, an ordinary two-door Japanese saloon car, and the gearbox and the interior and all the electrics, kept them as they were, and then fitted this flamboyant body.
Yeah, what Mr. Mitsuoka did was he took acid and this resulted. Mate, for one thing,
Yeah.
wheels.
Ah, yes.
The ones at the back are hiding, and the ones you're steering the car in front of you.
Yes.
Look at it.
That is a mechanical change, I admit. These wheels are 3 feet in front of where they should be.
Yes.
There are other things. Look at the horns. Check them out. You want to hear them?
Do they work?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I don't think I do actually.
Ready?
They look like something on top of a train in America.
Ready?
Yes. That's it. How many of these has he made?
Oh, several hundred.
It's too many.
I think it's made about 500 of them. This was supposed to look like a Mercedes SSK.
And yet it really doesn't. This looks more like a Mercedes SSK.
I
than
disagree
that.
with you.
That
Those-
ship looks more like a Mercedes SSK.
Look, those are
Wrong.
tremendous. Now, can we just move on to your car?
Utter brilliance, this.
It's an SSR, I know what it is.
It is. It is.
I've never driven one,
No.
I'll be honest. I don't think anybody has.
No, nobody did.
The idea was it was a convertible two-seater pickup truck.
Yes.
Electric roof.
Yes.
The roof goes...
In there. Yeah.
So it's not really a very good pickup truck.
It's not very good as a pickup truck, but it's very bad as a sports car.
Yes.
Convertible.
Heavy.
Oh, yes, about 2 tons.
It's
Yes.
absolutely hideous, isn't
It's
it?
glorious. I love it.
We then speculated on what James might be using.
He hates being called slow, yeah?
I know he does.
Doesn't like that. I think he's going to be in something a bit snappy. And something like Lamborghini LP 550 Balboni Special, a 2-wheel drive
Yeah, I
one,
know.
but fully race prepped.
Exactly. It then turned out that we were absolutely wrong. I have no clue what that is.
How far away is it?
It's a good question. What is it? Genuinely, I don't know what that
No
is.
idea. Have you just come from the circus?
What is it, James? I mean, I see it
Behold.
says Crosley on it, but
So I'm sorry about this, but it's a very precious car, and it started running. I've just got to put the roof up, but it goes up like an MX-5. Just takes a couple of seconds. You can do it whilst you're on the move. It's a 1947 Crosley CC convertible. I'd like me to tell you a little bit about the history of the car. It's fascinating.
Feeling you're going to.
In the 1930s, there was a man in America called Powell Crosley Jr. He made his fortune out of domestic appliances. He was the first person to build a fridge with shelves in the door, something we all take for granted now, you see. And he looked around and he saw that everybody in America was driving really massive cars, and he thought that was ridiculous. So he decided to use some of his fortune to make small cars. He famously said, if you're crossing a river, you don't need a battleship. And he decided that he'd sell his cars in his shops alongside his domestic appliances. And that's why this car is only 4 feet wide, because it has to go through the door of a shop.
All good thinking, actually, on the part of Mr. Crosley.
He was a genius.
However, I have produced larger and more attractive bogies than this. What is the motor?
It's a 4-cylinder 724cc engine developing 26.5 horsepower.
No, hold on. How old's this?
1947.
So it's something 70-something years old. We've got to assume most of those have got 12?
14.
14.
Max. By now. A lot of those horses will have died.
Did you hear the words 1,400 mile road trip? And you've got, if you love 14 horsepower, what did you pay for it?
Yeah, there's a bit of a story about that, actually, because it was on a well-known car auction website, and I looked at it, and it finished that evening, and the bidding was at £400. So I bid £450. Then I went off and got some wine, and took them to come back later, and I went up a bit, and it was...
What did you pay?
£11,000.
£11,000 for that?
I bought it when I was drunk.
If you went... I can grant you that. Fair point.
So hold on. I got my entire Mitsubishi Seed for only 11,500. What is a proper car?
No, paid
it isn't.
11.5 grand for an old Nissan in a bad
All right.
frock.
How much was this?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, exactly my point.
How much?
It was £18,500.
What?
I've always wanted one.
It's a convertible pickup truck.
I know.
It's like a speed hump on a runway. It's completely useless.
That's...
Come on, let's get going. And I was the first to arrive. I've bought a stereo. I have a speaker system here in the roof. The passenger seat has been replaced with a subwoofer, and there are 2 amps with a combined power of 2,300 watts. And the best thing is, included in the price was this comb and an entire lorry. It was built in 1959 or 1976. People are a bit hazy on that. What we do know for sure is that Isuzu made the mud flaps, which is odd because it says Mitsubishi on the axles. Oh, is that James? It is James. Really call that a lorry.
Morning.
Van, mate.
What?
We had to bring lorries.
That is a lorry.
A van.
Technically, it's a crane, actually. I've bought a crane.
Oh, is that what that is?
Look at that. A crane, 2 winches, hydraulic rams, legs.
And it had the latest in high-tech dashboards.
That's a mess.
No.
Isn't this going to drive your OCD mad? I mean,
Well, I've put labels on things to, corresponding to what I think they do.
hazards, what's that? I've got one of those in my
Well, I don't
lorry.
know. I've had to put a question mark on it.
Mine is a sports lorry. Straight 6, rear wheel drive, twin exhausts. BMW 325i and this. Almost identical. Banging stereo.
Really?
Seriously. You want to hear it?
Not really. I expected it to stop. Anyway, I'm sure that won't become annoying at all. I need to ask a question.
What?
Why are you wearing a tie?
Because I'm a modern lorry driver, and modern lorry drivers are crisp and sharp. The days are over when you simply turned up with a glove box full of strong pornography and egg on your vest. At this point, Hammond arrived with a glove box full of strong pornography and egg on his vest.
What do you think?
What is it, a lorry or a Hindu temple?
This has been extensively modded.
Had it?
Not just the visual improvements, so they are significant, the lights, the little study things. But, note,
Oh, God.
all of that favour arrangement, right, it's a farm truck.
Yeah.
And that's so it can accommodate those low-density big loads.
Oh, big
Crops.
loads of what?
Well, crops.
What crop? Here, in Burma, home of the Golden Triangle.
Hay.
No.
Or turnips.
No.
Kale.
No, heroin. That's all they really grow here. You bought a heroin lorry.
A lot of heroin in there, wouldn't you?
Hammond, this seat
Yeah.
is, well, let's be
It's-
honest,
it's wooden.
it's a church pew.
Yeah.
It looks like the sort of railway carriage that Agatha Christie went about in.
Let's have a look at what we've got.
James has bought a van.
Has he parked it a long way away, or is it that small?
Boys.
Cars.
Plainly there had been a terrible mix-up because one of the cars on the raft was a little Suzuki. None of us would have been that daft. But then we remembered James was with us. 1.3 litre
1.3 litre.
wine bar specials, famous for being able to stay on their own four wheels.
no, falling over,
Falling
falling
over. I presume then the Land Cruiser, by power of deduction, is yours.
Yes, it is. Correct choice. Everyone will agree. That's
And you
brilliant.
have, if my eyes are not deceiving me, a Range Rover.
The best 4x4 by far, as we know.
I had one of those.
Yeah, classic. I had one as well.
Yeah.
Did yours ever work?
No.
How is that raft steering itself?
There's a little boat behind it, look.
The driver of the little boat pushed the raft vaguely near the bank.
Right. Well, we can get... No, don't do that. Don't pull it back. We need to get it...
And then went home.
Is that him just gone?
Yeah.
Hey! You haven't parked it! We tried to pull the raft nearer to the bank, but it was very difficult. Right, heave!
It's not moving!
So we gave up.
Right, that's it, lads. Up the gangplank.
Yeah. Oh, there's a thing there. It's not a road.
We are good. It's like literally being with Livingston
Yeah.
and...
That would help. Probably quite painful.
It was. Don't worry, I'm all right.
Eventually, even Indiana Clarkson was on board. So we could get our first look at what we'd bought from the Bolivian classifieds.
Notoriously long-lived, sturdy, reliable, small, agile.
What did it say in the advert in the Bolivian Auto Trader?
Well, I'll tell you what it did show in the picture.
What?
That it was blue.
Did it say in the advert that all four tyres would be pumped up?
No. Oh, bloody hell.
Well, we did buy these long distance.
The only thing saggier than my tyre was Hammond's roof.
It wasn't always a convertible, was it?
No, it's
Somebody's
been
converted
converted to a
I
convertible.
think it
It's
was...
been converted by somebody who is A, of Spanish descent, and B, a communist.
It's a tasty car all round. I'm very pleased.
Oh, I like the see-through like this. The window's not here, it's here, and there's no winder.
I don't need one. It's hot.
To demonstrate what fools the others had been, I showed them the beating heart of my mighty Range Rover. Behold, gentlemen, the 3.9 litre V8 engine.
3.9, yeah?
3.9?
They had injection, didn't they, Hammond, the 3.9?
Yes, all of them were fuel injected.
What are those on the top?
I believe they're carburettors.
They look like carburetors.
They are carburetors.
They are carburettors.
They are, yeah.
That can't be a 3.9, mate. That's a 3.5.
It said in the advert it was a 3.9.
Well, it said mine was blue.
Yeah. Okay, so there's some issues.
Well, you'll be opening the bonnet a lot, I'll tell you.
I won't.
You will. That's what killed these off globally. Why does everywhere, all over the world, wherever you are, in anywhere inhospitable and difficult, use a Toyota Land Cruiser?
First Aztec bird we come across, she'll make a beeline for me in this.
Yeah. Okay.